Have you ever had a moment where it felt like the universe was trying to communicate with you? A strange coincidence, a recurring dream, or a chance encounter that seemed to hold a deeper meaning? These mystical signs often appear during times of significant change and transformation in our lives. They can be subtle or profound, but they always carry a powerful message for those who are open to receiving it. In this video, we'll dive into the world of mystical signs and explore how they can guide us towards our true purpose and highest potential. We'll look at 10 different types of signs, from synchronicities and number sequences to dreams and animal encounters. By the end of this video, you'll have a greater understanding of how to recognize and interpret these signs in your own life. Synchronicities are meaningful coincidences that seem too significant to be mere chance. They often involve events or experiences that are highly unlikely or improbable, yet they hold a deep personal significance for the individual experiencing them. Synchronicities differ from ordinary coincidences in that they carry a sense of purpose or intention behind them. For example, you might be thinking about a particular problem or question, and then suddenly you overhear a conversation or see a sign that directly relates to your issue. Or perhaps you keep running into the same person repeatedly in different contexts, even though you've never met them before. These types of experiences can be powerful indicators that you're on the right path or that the universe is trying to get your attention. When you experience a synchronicity, take a moment to reflect on what it might be trying to tell you. What thoughts or feelings were you having just before the event occurred? What message or insight might the synchronicity be pointing towards? By staying open and attentive to these signs, you can gain valuable guidance and direction in your life. Another common type of mystical sign is the appearance of recurring numbers or number sequences. These are often referred to as angel numbers, as they're believed to be messages from divine guides or higher powers. Some of the most commonly reported number sequences include 111, 222, 333, and 444. But any repeated sequence of numbers can hold significance. The meaning of these numbers can vary depending on the individual and their current life circumstances. However, there are some general interpretations that can provide a starting point for understanding their message. For example, seeing the number 111 is often associated with new beginnings, fresh starts, and manifestation. The number 222 is often linked with balance, harmony, and the need for patience and trust in the process. 333 is frequently seen as a sign of growth, creativity, and self-expression, while 444 is often interpreted as a message of stability, grounding, and practicality. If you find yourself noticing the same numbers repeatedly, whether on license plates, clocks, or receipts, take a moment to consider what they might be trying to tell you. Look up the general meanings associated with the numbers, but also trust your own intuition and inner knowing. What thoughts or feelings come up for you when you see these numbers? What areas of your life might they be pointing towards? By staying open and curious, you can uncover the deeper messages behind these mystical signs. Dreams are another powerful avenue for receiving mystical signs and messages. During sleep, our conscious minds rest, while our subconscious minds become more active, allowing for a greater connection with our intuition and higher wisdom. Dreams can offer insight into our deepest desires, fears, and challenges, as well as provide guidance and direction for our waking lives. To work with the messages in your dreams, start by keeping a dream journal next to your bed. As soon as you wake up, write down any dreams you remember, no matter how fragmented or nonsensical they may seem. Over time, you may start to notice patterns or themes in your dreams that can provide clues about what they're trying to communicate. Some common dream symbols and their potential meanings include water, emotions, intuition, cleansing; vehicles, your life path or journey; houses, your sense of self or identity; animals, different aspects of your personality or instincts; colors, various emotions or energies. However, it's important to remember that dream interpretation is highly personal and subjective. What a symbol means for one person may be completely different for another. Trust your own intuition and feelings when exploring the messages in your dreams. One helpful technique for working with dreams is to engage in active imagination or dream incubation. Before going to sleep, set an intention to receive guidance or insight on a particular issue or question. As you drift off, hold this intention in your mind and trust that your dreams will provide the answers you seek. When you wake up, write down any dreams or impressions you received and reflect on how they might relate to your question. By cultivating a deeper relationship with your dreams, you can tap into a rich source of mystical guidance and wisdom that can help you navigate life's challenges and opportunities. Have you ever met someone by chance who ended up playing a significant role in your life? Or perhaps you've had a conversation with a stranger that seemed to offer the exact insight or encouragement you needed at that moment. These types of unexpected encounters and connections can be powerful mystical signs that you're being guided towards your highest good. Sometimes these encounters may seem small or insignificant at first, but later reveal themselves to be pivotal moments in your journey. Other times, they may be so profound and synchronistic that they're impossible to ignore. Regardless of how they appear, these unexpected connections often carry important messages or lessons for us to learn. For example, you might meet someone at a party who happens to work in the exact field you've been considering pursuing. Or perhaps you have a chance conversation with a stranger on a bus who shares a piece of wisdom that directly relates to a challenge you've been facing. These types of experiences can be reminders that we're never truly alone and that help and guidance are always available to us. When you have an unexpected encounter or connection, take a moment to reflect on what it might be trying to show you. What lessons or insights can you take away from the experience? How might this person or event be pointing you towards your next steps or highest potential? By staying open and receptive to these mystical signs, you can navigate life with greater ease and flow. Intuition is our inner knowing or gut feeling about something, often without any logical explanation or evidence. It's a subtle yet powerful force that can guide us towards our highest good and help us avoid potential pitfalls or dangers. During times of significant change or transformation, our intuition often becomes heightened, offering us even greater access to this inner wisdom. To cultivate a stronger connection with your intuition, start by creating space for quiet reflection and introspection. This might involve practicing meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. As you become more comfortable with stillness and silence, you'll find it easier to tune into the subtle whispers of your intuition. Another key aspect of working with intuition is learning to trust yourself and your inner guidance. This can be challenging, especially if you've been taught to rely solely on logic and reason. However, by slowly building trust in your intuition and acting on its guidance, you'll find that it becomes an increasingly reliable and valuable resource in your life. Some signs that your intuition is trying to communicate with you include a sudden feeling of unease or discomfort about a person or situation, a strong sense of knowing or certainty about something, even without evidence, recurring thoughts or ideas that seem to come out of nowhere, physical sensations in your body, such as goosebumps or a gut feeling. When you notice these signs, take a moment to pause and reflect on what they might be trying to tell you. What is your intuition guiding you towards or away from? What actions or decisions align with your inner knowing? By honoring and acting on your intuition, you can navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. The natural world is a rich source of mystical signs and messages if we know how to listen and observe. From the changing of the seasons to the behavior of animals, nature can offer profound insights and guidance for our lives. One common way that nature communicates with us is through animal encounters. Different animals are associated with different qualities and energies, and their appearance in our lives can offer valuable messages and lessons. For example, seeing a hawk might be a sign to pay attention to the bigger picture and trust in our vision. A butterfly might be a reminder of the power of transformation and the beauty of change. A deer might be a sign to be gentle with ourselves and others, and to trust in the abundance of the universe. Of course, the meaning of animal encounters can vary depending on the individual and their unique life circumstances. It's important to trust your own intuition and inner knowing when interpreting these signs. What qualities or energies do you associate with the animal, What challenges or opportunities might it be pointing towards in your life? Another way that nature communicates with us is through the changing of the seasons and the cycles of life. Each season brings its own unique energy and lessons, from the renewal and rebirth of spring to the letting go and introspection of autumn. By attuning ourselves to these natural rhythms and cycles, we can gain greater insight into our own lives and the changes we're going through. If you're going through a challenging time of loss or transition, you might find comfort and guidance in the falling leaves of autumn. Just as the trees release their leaves to conserve energy for the winter ahead, you too may need to let go of certain things in order to make space for new growth and possibilities. By observing and aligning with the wisdom of nature, you can navigate life's changes with greater ease and grace. Sometimes the mystical signs we receive come in the form of unexpected opportunities or challenges that arise in our lives. These might be sudden job offers, health issues, or relationship changes that seem to come out of nowhere. While they may feel disruptive or uncomfortable at first, these experiences often carry important lessons and opportunities for growth and transformation. When faced with an unexpected challenge or opportunity, it's important to approach it with curiosity and openness rather than resistance or fear. Ask yourself what this experience might be trying to teach you or show you about yourself and your life. What new skills or strengths might you develop as a result of navigating this challenge? What doors might this opportunity be opening for you, even if they're not immediately apparent? It's also important to trust in the timing and unfolding of these experiences, even if they don't make sense or feel comfortable in the moment. Sometimes the greatest blessings and breakthroughs come disguised as obstacles or setbacks. By staying present and open to the lessons and opportunities in each moment, you can navigate life's unexpected twists and turns with greater resilience and grace. As we go through profound changes and transformations in our lives, we often experience significant shifts in our perspective and awareness. These shifts can be subtle or profound, but they always involve a deepening of our understanding and a broadening of our horizons. For example, you might suddenly realize that a belief or assumption you've held for years is no longer true or serving you. Or perhaps you have a moment of clarity where you see a situation or relationship in a completely new light. These types of shifts can be disorienting at first, but they also offer incredible opportunities for growth and liberation. To navigate these shifts in perspective and awareness, it's important to cultivate a sense of curiosity and willingness to let go of old ways of thinking and being. This might involve questioning your assumptions, exploring new ideas and viewpoints, or seeking out new experiences and perspectives. It might also involve a deeper commitment to self-reflection and introspection as you work to uncover the underlying beliefs and patterns that have been shaping your reality. Another key aspect of navigating these shifts is learning to trust in the wisdom and intelligence of the universe. Even when things feel confusing or uncertain, there is always a deeper order and purpose at work. By surrendering to this higher intelligence and allowing ourselves to be guided by its wisdom, we can navigate life's changes with greater ease and grace. Have you ever had a song come on the radio that seemed to perfectly capture your current mood or situation? Or perhaps you've picked up a book or turned on a movie that offered the exact message or insight you needed at that moment. These types of synchronicities in music and media can be powerful mystical signs that you're being guided and supported on your journey. To work with these signs, start by paying attention to the media you consume and the messages it's offering you. Notice any themes or patterns that seem to be emerging and reflect on how they might relate to your current life circumstances. What lessons or insights are these synchronicities trying to share with you? For example, if you keep hearing songs about letting go and moving on, it might be a sign that it's time to release a past relationship or situation that's no longer serving you. Or if you find yourself drawn to books or movies about adventure and exploration, it might be a sign that you're being called to step outside your comfort zone and try something new. It's also important to trust your own intuition and inner guidance when working with these synchronicities. Just because a particular song or movie resonates with you doesn't necessarily mean it's meant to be taken literally or applied directly to your life. Instead, Use these signs as prompts for deeper reflection and self-inquiry, and trust that the answers and guidance you seek will come from within. Navigating profound life changes and transformations can be a challenging and uncertain process. It often involves letting go of old ways of being and stepping into unknown territory, which can be scary and uncomfortable at times. However, it's important to remember that change is a natural and necessary part of growth and evolution, and that even the most difficult transitions can lead to incredible breakthroughs and blessings. One of the keys to navigating change with grace and ease is learning to trust in the journey and surrender to the flow of life. This doesn't mean becoming passive or giving up your agency and power. Rather, it means cultivating a deep trust in the wisdom and intelligence of the universe and allowing yourself to be guided by its loving presence. This might involve practices like prayer, meditation, or spending time in nature, where you can connect with a sense of something greater than yourself. It might also involve learning to let go of control and attachment to specific outcomes, and instead, focusing on staying present and open to whatever arises in each moment. Another key aspect of navigating change is learning to embrace the discomfort and uncertainty that often comes with it. Rather than resisting or avoiding these feelings, try to approach them with curiosity and compassion. What are they trying to teach you or show you about yourself and your life? How can you use them as opportunities for growth and transformation? Remember that change is a process and that it often unfolds in mysterious and unexpected ways. Trust that even the most challenging experiences are ultimately leading you towards your highest good and greatest potential. And know that you are never alone on this journey, that there is always guidance and support available to you if you're willing to open yourself to receive it. In this video, we've explored 10 different types of mystical signs that can indicate profound changes and transformations in our lives, from synchronicities and number sequences to dreams and animal encounters. These signs offer valuable guidance and insight for navigating life's challenges and opportunities. Remember that these signs are ultimately invitations to deeper levels of self-reflection and self-discovery. They're not meant to be followed blindly or taken as gospel truth, but rather as prompts for exploring your own inner wisdom and intuition. Trust that the answers and guidance you seek are always within you, waiting to be uncovered. As you continue on your journey of growth and transformation, stay open and attentive to the mystical signs and messages that surround you. Cultivate a sense of curiosity, wonder, and trust in the unfolding of your path. And know that even the most challenging experiences are ultimately leading you towards your highest good and greatest potential. Thank you for watching this video on mystical signs and profound life changes. May you navigate the ups and downs of your journey with grace, courage, and an open heart. And may you always remember that you are guided and supported every step of the way.